Hey folks, this is BestInSlot. Welcome back to our Jurassic World Evolution 2 horror park build. Yes, we're going to do a face thing today. Face things, I'm very excited, and I was feeling myself post-workout. As in, I felt good, not I was... You get me. Partially just because I think a lot of this can be a little bit boring. You know, we're placing down tons of decorations over and over again. It can be a little bit samey. If I can use my hands to distract you folks from what's going on, maybe the video will be more entertaining. Is the idea. Now, thank you very much, as per usual, for all the lovely suggestions in the last video. Now, we're not going to integrate them quite yet because we're doing the little compy thing that I talked about in the last video. But once we get past this little compy bit, this is the first time our guest, our viewer, our player is going to have actual interaction with the dinosaurs. But there's lots of potential for other things after that, so feel free to keep throwing me suggestions in the comment section down below. And you can see I did a little decoration over here. I put in some sticks. They're good sticks, though, it must be said. They're very sexy sticks. And you're going to end up heading down here into this area. Now, this has many two trees. Many two trees are not allowed. We shall kill the trees. That is step one of my world domination plan. And what we have to do, basically... And I may be skipping forward already. Because we need to flatten this entire area, basically. This has to... Well, not flat, but it has to be... Has to be concrete, right? It has to be path. Has to be grey. And... tech feeling, you know, that's kind of the whole shebang, as it were. So I know what I just said. I'm trying to make these bits more exciting, but I suspect I'm about to skip forward. I have a little concern I'm about to do time lapses as well with the face, so this will go and I'll be there in the corner going, shouldn't have done that, should I? That probably looked quite weird. Right, anyways, so I'm gonna just cover this with and we'll be back in a second. What an exciting journey that was that we all just took together, sorted together. So it doesn't really matter what the outside's going to look like. You're going to be like this first-person view shebang. Also, I've noticed that first-person view is now being integrated into Planet Zoo as well. Clearly, they've realised this is something that people really, really want. I would like to think, it may be optimistic on my part, but I'd like to think I had a small part in it. You know, maybe I'm just being an egomaniac, but I've been pushing for first person for such a long time. I would like to think that I had a little role to play. I likely didn't. That's neither, you know, there. Why is this gate not opening? Oh no. Oh, we have a serious problem here. If this gate doesn't open, we have an issue. Hello? The game's paused. Not smart, man. It's unpause the game. Let's just make sure that works. Hey, there we go. I don't have sound, obviously, so it's hard for me to... Shut up. Right, okay, so you're going to open up into an area like this. Now, we're just going to stack this with stuff. With stuff pouring out of every orifice. There's going to be compies darting around, there's going to be fences, there's going to be cranes. Of course, cranes are sexy. There's going to be shipping containers. The one problem I have is we do need a way to feed the compies. Although, thanks to power of rebuild, maybe, can we do this? It's a bit cheeky. Damn it, I was really excited about that idea for a moment, to have the feeder atop the path, you know, that would have been cool. It's not actually the feeder that's the problem, because I think I've turned feeding off. But I wanted dehydration on, because I want the monolophos to walk forward. So I need a way to integrate water into this area in a way that's going to look natural. What if we do... Right, so clearly this is like a facility area. This is, you know, where we need a name for our company. Let's just go with InGen for now. This is where Masrani or InGen or Biosin, whoever... But it's just like a backstage area, right? It's not meant to be a dino exhibit per se. That's not the idea. But maybe... I've got the verge of an idea popping up in my head. It's a little bit wishy-washy right now. Let me just try some... This is going to be a disaster, by the way. Let me just get rid of all this path over here. I think I've got a plan. What I want to do is that I want to make like a crossing that goes through the facility. And we can say it's like a dino transport thing or something like that, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to use the special super duper path we get when we build a quite clever at this. I'm quite proud of myself. The super duper path we get when we build a park tour. You want a park tour? Jurassic tour? It's a truck, right? That's more used for utility. I don't actually want it to be used anyway, so that doesn't actually matter. So that would go... All I need is the path, right? So that would come out, go along there, and then we get this gate, which is cool. That's got like a different look to it, so people wouldn't think that's the gate they have to use, you know, which is important. That's going to come straight along there. And that's actually all that matters for that, right? Just to have that there, because now, in theory, yeah, that's exactly what I want. Sorry. Whew, I got a little excited there. Oh boy. Right, let me just make sure this is as good as can be. Okay, because then what we can do is we can put water in that area and just suggest that there's a stream or something running through the crossing kind of thing. So let's get the water in now. Actually, I should delete that as well. Let's get wet. I know the truck. Oh no. Best laid plans, ladies and gentlemen. Best laid plans fall to pieces. I think I can still kind of justify that. Okay. And then we'll just... No! Just a little bit too far. Okay, let me try on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. He only needs a little bit of water. That's all I need. Teeny tiny bit. Just enough that they don't let him die. That's all we're looking for. That's all we're looking for. I feel very different doing this on webcam, you know. Well, not webcam, technically, I suppose it's a... What camera do I even use? I could not tell you what camera I use. A Sony... A850? I think the recommended one, because what I'm using is obviously Camlink, which is... This isn't a normal webcam. You don't get this quality on a webcam. Camlink, though, lets you connect your DLSR or your mirrorless or whatever and use it as a webcam, essentially. And the most recommended one is the A750. But because people keep recommending the A750, there's now no A750s for sale anywhere. So I had to get the A850 instead, which is slightly better, but not really in a way that matters for this. Anyway, so that's where the compies are going to live, question mark? And we'll put some other stuff there to kind of make it feel purposeful. You know what I mean? I know what I mean. That's all that matters. Right, let's... I am recording. I panicked that. I'm using OBS to record this because that has better cam functionality, so I don't have my usual little recording program in the top right. I'm just going to tab out. Okay, I'm there. The game's there. The sound, I think... We're okay. My forehead's very shiny. I saw my hair out now. Sorry. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is, throughout the process of this video, will just become fluffier and fluffier, essentially. Right, let's make some compies. Let's make some blim-blamming compies. Oh, there's a lot of people. There's too many people. We need to... Oh, I can't make that joke anymore. Right, compy. I used to make this joke all the time. There's too many people on this planet. We need a new plague. And it's not my joke. It's a joke from The Office, right? People will recognize that. Like, that's what Dwight Schrute says. Too many people. I can't remember where he is. I think it's at the convention for Paper Salesman of the Year, and there's like tons and tons of people in the hallways. Like, too many people on this planet. We need a new plague, which is a very Dwight thing to say. And I used to make that joke occasionally. It's not meant in a serious way, although there are too many people on the planet. And population concerns are a big thing. I'm not getting into that in this video. But the point is we don't need a plague to fix that. We need intelligence to fix that. Anyway, I can't make that joke anymore. That reference has aged like milk, as they say. I mean, you say that, but if you age milk... I don't know. Delicious... lumpy lemon milk? That's a line from something as well. All my humour is just pop culture references, really. Alright, let's make this area look cool beans. By blocking it off with fences. Fences are cool beans. Ask anyone. Actually, just ask me. So what I need to do, really, the problem we have, of course, is that this side bit here looks odd. I don't really know the plan to fix it. I just wish I could have a teeny tiny stream. Just a little bit wet, not super wet. You know, you have to work your way up to the super wet. We're not there yet. We're going to have a gate in the far... You're not straight. Oh, you cheeky little son of a lighter. Okay, that's pretty unacceptable, I think. If I'm totally honest. rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't know what past me was doing, but he's built some terrible fences, clearly. Stick it in the middle. This is so difficult. Why is life so hard? I didn't sign up for this. I signed up to be a YouTuber because it's easy. Right. The annoying thing with this is because it's like one side, it's asymmetrical, obviously. You want the bit they walk through to be like smack bang in the middle. That'll look better when we put path on the other side. We'll get that later. Okay, as per usual for these videos, I feel like I've done nothing in all this time. So that's fun. Right, we need our sign. I've decided, I was thinking about it. There has to be something to tell the player. Someone suggested there has to be something to tell the player to go this way, right? I don't know if that's the case. I think if you went down here, realized you couldn't progress further, and you saw the other gate there, because that is the gate. You know, those are the gates you aim for, right? Throughout the entire game so far. Those are the gates. I think that should be enough. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring lately. If you watch me on the second channel on Solid Vagrant, check out the link down below. It's not started yet. It's a future playthrough, but I've recorded like 63 episodes or something, so I'm very excited. I'm very addicted to the game. I'm gonna put some meat in here. Let's get a look. Why do we have goats running around? No, that's stupid. Goats are stupid. Am I crazy for thinking that free build is not as free build as it used to be? I swear I used to be able to do stuff like this. Maybe it wasn't free build. I swear I used to be able to do that. Am I crazy? They don't need it anyway, but I wish I could do it. Right, let's just get some blim blam and decorations in there. I'll keep talking. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, as I was saying. Crane. Oh, this area is humongous. It's way bigger than I think it is. Right, we're gonna tighten this right up. It's far too big. It's way too big. And the idea is for it to be quite a small, tight area because that's spookier. You see. Oh, no. So we're just gonna bring these corridors in quite a lot. Probably on both sides. And we can put some stuff in there, and maybe put along there like that, make that spooky. Maybe you can open up a little bit here. But if it's too wide, you just, I don't know. It's stupid. It's not what I've got. It's not what I'm envisioning. You know what I mean? Even now, the crane is quite small compared to where I would ideally have it. Right. So do I have any ideas here, or am I just going to literally stack a billion boxes? I think I'm just going to stack like a billion boxes. The idea is to make it sort of maze-like, so you walk through, maybe there's something here, and then you sort of enter this maze of shipping containers. It's a rough idea, right? So prepare yourselves for many shipping containers. Some of them are neatly stacked, some of them are haphazardly stacked. Sometimes it looks like, you know, there's nowhere to go. We've got to make sure there's just enough room in there that a player could sneak through. Maybe some boxes. Boxes are cool. We're going to have to go that way, I guess. It's a crane. Cranes are cool. All things are cool. I'm just going to literally build a... It's not really going to be... And maybe it could be an actual maze. I'm going to build a little wall here. Yeah, screw it. Let's build an actual maze. This will develop into something crazy. I'm fine with that. And then the compies will be like dashing around between all the shipping containers. It'll look really cool in my head. I do need to make sure that players can actually navigate through that gap, though. I think they should be able to. Let's give it a good old college try. Yeah, this is kind of got the vibe I was looking for. From above, it looks a bit weird. But I think when you get down here... Shut up. From above, it looks weird. But when you get down there, it looks a lot better, really. And you can squeeze through. We might put some stuff here. Yeah, this actually has a really cool vibe to it. I was going to use the shipping container maze later on for something else, but I think we can do it twice anyway. Now, we do need, if it's going to be an actual maze, right, it needs to lead you at least once in the wrong direction. So let's do just that. Okay, so we're going to have it split. I don't know when it's going to be an actual maze, but it is. So you go there, and you can go left if you want, or you can go right if you want. Which way is the right way? Ooh, 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 nobody knows. That's the fun. It's going to be right, by the way. I just thought, because from above it looks really, like, weirdly neat, in a way. You know, the shipping containers. But I think when you get down there, you kind of notice all the little doohickeys. Is that the word I want to use? What's the word I've used? And this one, you see, this is cheeky. So it looks like this might be the right way, right? And then, around the corner, bam! It's a frickin' wall. Who saw that coming? Nobody. That's who. Nobody. No, literally nobody. I mean, we're sneaky so-and-so, and we'll have a camera in there. Is that good? Yeah, camera, then maybe that, you know, people feel like that's even more likely to be the right way. Basically, I just want everyone to feel stupid. I feel stupid, so everyone should feel stupid. What's this? Just stick it up there. These decorations, by the way, I have to give props to Frontier. These decorations are like the greatest thing in the game. They are so cool. They really are. I love them from the bottom of my heart. I'm not saying it makes sense how I've used them. That's neither here nor there, quite frankly. I think we'll do some cages over here. What I really want is like an open cage. But just, I think just having these gigantic cages here kind of lends it a sort of spookiness. You know, like, why are the giant cages here? What are they for? Spooky town, that's why. Bam. I know it looks like a lot, but that was kind of my vision. I have a vision. Let's stick to it. I'm an artist. Very much what I had in mind. Kind of just making it jam-packed and busy, and maybe this cage, there's some concrete there. Why not? Concrete's cheeky. Like, why not, but why as well is kind of the problem, I suppose. It doesn't really make sense. But that's okay. What are these? Can I justify that? I think so. I cannot. No, we'll put in some pylons and stuff. Pylons are cool. And a power plant. Sorry, I'm excited about the power plant. That's a great idea. Power plant. Bam. Right there. And we'll put some pylons in, and I needed something big to fill in the gap. Shut up. Right, and a substation, a big chunk out. Backup Jenny. Lovely stuff. Maybe that could help fill that little gap I've got there. I don't like that little gap. What I really want, apparently, itchy nose, I apologize. Apparently, Cowdenic's menu core does work, and I've done something wrong, which is unsurprising, if we're honest. What I like the idea of, though, is if I can get that working, I'll try again for the next video, because I do want to be able to destroy things, obviously, just like in general in life as well. But what I'm thinking is here for the water, maybe I'll break that open even more, and we'll destroy a fence, and we'll destroy like a little building, and the idea is maybe there's been an explosion, and it's like torn away the path, and like dug up the earth and revealed the water underneath, and that's how the compies are drinking from there. That might make sense. We'll do something like that. I'm going to put down some texture. I have a very itchy nose. Just to make that stand out a little bit more. But you can see how you could put like some, you know, rock around, and have like a little fiery burnt building, and you stagger the path a little bit more, and it could look like it's... That's taking bloody ages, son. It could look like it's been destroyed. I think this is the next... If Frontier really wants people to love this game, all players, cranes! Cranes is a good start. But I think the next big step is free build. Like, included as part of the game. Now, I think there's probably a reason it's not. I don't know whether it's just concerns about the game handling it in general, or about dinosaurs handling it and stuff like that. And I can see that. I really can. I think dinosaurs would probably have a problem with some of this stuff that we've been doing. Especially the bigger ones. You know, you plop down a T-Rex in there, what's it going to do, really? And I think there's probably a reticence to... Great word, by the way. Used it right in retrospect. There's probably a reticence to include too many things that would limit the player base to... or that would favour, like, a PC player base. Let's say it is only a PC thing they can do. They can't do it on console, realistically. Fuck is very exciting. I can kind of see why that would be something they'd be hesitant about. I think it is the big thing that would like really elevate the game for a lot of people. It's fine for us because we're using mods, of course. But a lot of people can't use mods or don't want to use mods for whatever reason, blah, 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 blah. And the freedom you get from free build, and again, shout out to Cowdenic. Cowdenic's a god. But the freedom you get from free build is pretty absolute, if we're honest. Pretty darn good. Right, let's build this area up a little bit, make it feel a little bit more like a base, buttery biscuit base. We could even add, this is cheeky, we could add extra boxes double boxed. They said it couldn't be done, folks. They said it would never be done. Here I am. Taking down the haters. Oh, that's a disaster, though. Oh, I'm a hater now. Let's get rid of that. That's fine. Life is pain. He just flitted through two very different emotions there in very quick succession. I mean, it looks stupid here, but I think when we get down there at the end, it's going to look mwah, chef's kiss, as they say. Now, we need some pylons. Pylons are cool. It's going to run along. Can you just... What I also want is a button to deactivate lock, right? Because I don't want to lock on here. I don't want to lock on there. I just want a free place, right? I literally can't do it. So I'd really like a button that allows me to, just something you hold. It's kind of like a lot of games do that. I'm pretty sure Planet Zoo does that. Just a button I can click and it kind of gets rid of that. And I've got total freedom of movement across the entire radius. That would be absolutely lovely. Actually, I didn't really think about that, but large demon bird. But that would be quite high on my list now. I think about it. That's definitely something I want to see included in the future. Let's put some pylons in here. And kind of have some just kind of going off from here into the rest of the park. Because at the end of the day, it would have pylons, right? Now, and going over here. You don't... I'm like this in Planet Zoo as well when I build. I like to try to give a sense that there's more beyond what you're seeing, that you're getting like a glimpse. That actually looks really nice from here. We still haven't done that. I will do that, I promise. There's a world beyond what you're able to see, you know, that it just goes on and on and on. You get a little glimpse of it, but, you know, that's why I surround all my Planet Zoo things in trees. Maybe we'll put like those buildings here. We're going to cover this right-hand side of the forest. And there, probably forest. Okay. Those compies have been sitting there for a very, very long time. I have hiccups. Going for a whole range of emotions here. Okay, so I want some utility buildings. Science is cool. Everyone loves science. I'm just going to stack these behind the fence. You can't see them. You can't. Well, you can see them. That's the point. But you can't access them, right? They're just there to like I say, create like a backdrop to make it feel like you're walking through a proper area, and not just being funneled along a path. One day, oh man, I only one science. I think Aerodynamics mod gets rid of that. One of the mods gets rid of the limitations on building numbers. I can't quite remember, but I believe that's the thing. We could even put an attraction in. Where are you? There you are. You know, scientists love attractions. They're well known for that. Yes, complaining about my beautiful magical mystery tour? Why? What nonsense. Maybe a ranger post just out there. Kind of like, you know, you go in, you check on the compies, and then you bring back the information to the ranger post. Sure sounds like science to me. Monitoring station for said compies. Made a mistake there, but it's fine. And then we're going to cover this back area with trees. There's only so many buildings we can put in realistically, so... Trees along there, a couple more buildings in, and hopefully we're cooking with petroleum. What are you, response facility? Yeah, I'll be taking no comments for this video, thank you. No comments at all. Okay, I think we're getting that kind of techie feeling that I was looking for. This area is a little large, which is kind of an issue, actually. What would you have? I'm looking straight at you, camera. You need to help me here. Lights. You'd have lights, but they have to be, like, serious lights. You can't have jokey lights. Are these serious lights? Are these serious lights? Are these serious lights? I think these are the most serious lights. Put those in. Oh, thank you for all your comments, read the mods and stuff like that. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I think Evolution 2 is a brilliant game in and of itself. You don't need to mod it at all to enjoy it. But I enjoy it more if it is modded. That's basically what it comes down to, right? It's literally, it's great on its own, but it could be even better. Why not make it a little bit better? And he sneezed really badly. I'm really fighting at this point. okay. Life is fine. Life is not fine. Anyways, should really be rotating those trees. Anyways, as I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, no, I'm distracted by trees. Right, this is my problem area right here. I feel like there needs to be something here filling this gap, but I don't want it to be all planty and stuff like that because it just doesn't make sense for what we're doing here. No, I'm tempted by like an AV house, but like, why don't you just put a big ass building in here? Does it matter? Not really. Fills in the gap, right? Doesn't matter what it looks like. Just pretend it's not a hatchery. You're only gonna see it from the side. Bam, screw it. Let's do it. Let's live wild. A review? Yeah, why not? Why frickin' no. Alright, my camera just died. Let me see if I can fix that. Camera error, turn power off, then on. It says camera error, but I can still see my face. I think it's just the screen. Because you see my head just getting fluffier and fluffier as time goes by. Oh, now that I'm here. How long have I been recording? 27 minutes. That's nigh on perfect. Game loads back in. And it just means I can't see myself anymore. Might be a good thing for my excuse me, might be a good thing for my psychology. Compies! Get these all shipped over. Is 10 enough? Yeah. So yeah, after this, of course, this is really difficult actually. After the what? Okay, we might have to do this bit by bit. Because they're struggling somewhat. Which I think is moderately predictable. Okay, fine. Wait, I'm not allowed. Oh, wait, there we go. One more to go. One more from glory. I'm gonna speed up time. And hopefully just... I think it's just because, obviously... I think when you place a dinosaur, there's a radius around the delivery spot, around the flare. And you're not allowed to place anything else within that radius. Even if the compy is teeny, tiny, it doesn't matter. Oh, excuse me. So if we get some compies delivered... Yeah, we're going to get dinosaur threat for the whole game, as people have pointed out. It's because it's on the path, and the path is connected to the guests. The guests will never come here, but that doesn't actually matter for the game. Right, I like how that looks. Yeah, it just looks like a utility building. Doesn't really look hatchery-esque in some ways. So that's cool beans. Now, I do have to remember that we are obviously going to have other sciencey looking areas. So I do need to make sure... Screw it. I do have to make sure that I don't use everything up. You know, we need to leave some stuff for the next area. Not in terms of decorations, but in terms of other things. Great. That's cool. That's great. There's a video I've done. My most popular video ever, right? This might sound weird. But my most popular video ever, right, is Alien vs Predator Part 1. It's got 20 million, literally 20 million views, okay? It's also essentially the worst video I've ever made. It's so bad. I had a cold at the time. And you can tell, basically. Let's put it that way. You can bloody tell. I was sniffling for the entire thing. I was making stupid noises for the entire thing. It's such a bad video. And for so many people, 20 million people, that is their impression of me. You know, that's what they see. That's what they think I am. And they will never, ever watch my channel again, I'm sure. Because they've seen that video. It's kind of sad, actually. Why could my most popular video not be like a Jurassic World Evolution video? I have a little tongue. Don't judge me. It's one of my great downfalls. Effective but small. Oh, put it in the wrong place. Like, I know what I'm about to do there. Why am I doing that? I need my fire sticks. Maybe this is what we'll do the other side as well. The fire sticks have kind of become synonymous to an extent with the right way to go. And this is actually something that, you know, game devs do all the time. They use light to suggest the correct direction, as it were. So maybe what we can do, I don't really want them here. I think that's too blatant. Maybe, I don't know, would you take this path first? Personally, I think if I was walking along here and I saw that, I would still carry on that way first. So I think that's okay. And that way it's a little bit more obvious which way you should go. Here, and then we'll have our sign. You just got to keep following that helipad sign. Glory. Right, let's check it out. Let's meet our compies. Very exciting. Okay, yeah, I like the vibe so far. Might want more stuff on that side of the fence as well. I think it works really well having the pylons. You can see the cranes poking over. Just give it the idea that there's more stuff beyond there, you know? Bear with me. Dead dinosaur? Why? Also, where? Died of thirst? You've just been born. And you have water. I'm just going to turn off water needs. It'll make my life a lot easier. You know what would be really cool, though? If you could keep corpses forever. And ironically, imagine if you walk through this area here. Now, technically, Cryogenics mod, if we can get it working, does let you just kill dinosaurs, like, straight up. It's a little bit morbid, but imagine if you walked through this area, and the first thing you saw, before you saw any dinosaurs, was like a Triceratops corpse, or something like that laying on the ground. Do they fade? Do corpses fade? I know they get weirder over time, but usually you get rid of them. Maybe corpses stay forever, because that could be a lot of fun. That could be really, really cool. Itchy nose. You maybe put one over there. Maybe you have a dead trike living with the other two trikes, and that's kind of like a little bit of a iffy suggestion. And maybe through here, the compies have dragged a corpse in, or they just hunted something down that had also escaped, you know? Anyways, let's work our way through the maze. Which way do I go? I think I'll go left. Oh, wait for it, wait for it. Oh no, left is the wrong way. I've been bamboozled. You've been bamboozled. It's the dead one. Is right the right way? Oh, it is. God, I got confused by my own maze then for a second. Some of the compies will be bioluminescent because I haven't uninstalled the mod from the video. It appears that most of them are bioluminescent, actually. So you wouldn't be super threatened by this, but you would think, you know, why are the compies here? Why? I like this. I like this as a theory. It feels like you're surrounded by buildings and stuff. I want even more stuff to think on the outskirts, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. Like, why are the compies here in the first place? Little suggestions that maybe you're getting to the outskirts there. And you think, oh, you know what, maybe, given there's all that there, can we go this way? Might have to block that with a fence. I'll just assume people won't go that way, it's fine. And then maybe you open this up and you think, yes, okay, freedom or whatever. Or maybe, you know, we're backing out of this research area, and then bam, terrifying research area. Right, that is it then. Oh, my camera has stopped. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh no, I feel bad. One sec. I mean, I can see myself. Oh, there I am. I don't know how long ago that stopped. Sorry. I really have no idea. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Oh, yeeks. I might time-lapse most of that to make up for it. Anyways. Anyways, that's it from me. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please do throw me a like down below and a subscribe if you're new to the channel. Obviously, we'll be carrying on this series for a while. I really enjoy building this kind of thing. This is a lot of fun for me. This is definitely the kind of thing I like and want to do more of. And, such a disaster. That's about it from me. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Keep throwing your suggestions down below. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.